Did you find everything all right?
I did, as a matter of fact. Thanks for asking.
Gonna be a good day for the pool.
What's that?
Oh, the pool cleaner here.
I don't have a pool.
Grout lines?
No, I'm buying all this so I can make a bomb. I gotta blow something up today. It's gonna be the biggest bomb I ever made.
For like a class or something?
Yeah. Big, fancy scientific demonstration.
That sounds neat.
It said the foil was half off. There was a sale down the aisle.
I don't see that on my machine.
Said it was 2 for $5.
The sale might have expired.
The sale didn't expire. It said 2 for $5. It said 2 for $5. I need to show it to you or something.
Mike, can you check the sale price on aluminum foil, aisle 7? Let's just see what Mike says.
How much do you make here?
$10 an hour.
You wouldn't die for $10 an hour, would you?
A what?
Independent question.
Yep, there's a sale on the foil down here.
2 for $5?
2 for $5.
You're right. He says there's a sale.
Your lucky day.
That will be $84.27.
You take cash, don't you?
We do. Would you like to round up your total to the next dollar to donate to the New Orleans Children Foundation?
You know what? I would. That'd be nice.
All right. Have fun.
Thanks, sweetie. I will.
You're listening to The Call of the Void. Stay tuned. Stay sane.
Sommers. Cohen. I said, why are you in my office?
Professor Fulton.
You found where the energy is being displaced.
This is my personal office.
When did you calculate this? You have an ethical responsibility to share this information with the public, Professor Fulton.
No. Everything I'm doing to stay ethical. Both of you need to begin packing up. Everyone needs to be out by 12 noon tomorrow.
JM Labs is the source of the largest quantum event on this Earth.
JM Labs was an abomination. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't regret my involvement.
Does anyone want to fill me in on what is going on?
What matters right now is the effect it's having on the world and what we do to counter it.
We can't counter it.
Maybe DELMEN can.
Joanne's daughter.
I'm in contact with her. And I know what the JM Labs program with her involved.
She's involved with this.
I understand now. She is our biggest chance to overturn this. She can change matter on the quantum level. What you were attempting at the lab is possible.
You don't know what we did at the lab. And you don't know what I saw that day. The day Joanne died. What I saw was an evil that... something science can't describe. And it came from her.
She's not evil.
You weren't there, Sommers.
I'm going to see this through to the end.
I'm sorry you said that. I'm sorry you said that.
Professor Fulton!
Professor, where are you going?
You can't lock us in here!
He just did.
DELMEN. I don't remember arresting you today.
Not yet. Give it time.
When I told you to get somewhere safe, I didn't mean my desk.
I was bringing you fresh coffee. It's 12:45, and if you don't get a third cup by lunchtime, nothing gets done around here.
Can I help you with something?
Are you busy?
Yes.
Would you like to help us with a building project?
A building project.
We need someone we can trust. And I don't trust anyone more than I trust you, so...
This has to do with saving the world.
Of course.
What do you need?
Do you know where FARGO KAMINSKI lives?
No.
I'll give you the coordinates.
She doesn't have an address?
Absolutely not.
All right.
3 p.m.
I can do 6.
This is saving the world, Mason.
4:30.
Great.
May I ask what we are in the process of building?
An isolation chamber.
I see.
Yeah.
Etsy. When I saw them at the site, Beck and Phil, our family, I was reminded not just of what I lost, but of what I'm fighting to keep.
It's good to have something to fight for.
See you at 4:30.
See ya.
And put back that police badge in your pocket.
Fine.
SOMMERS! Listen, man. So, 2 things. First, I had to steal your credit card information. So, if you see some charges from across town, including a bagel, those are legitimate. And second, the ground plan for Operation Isolation Chamber is complete. See you back at Mikasa, my friend. Over and out.
All right, we're moving the clamps to the second wall in the dining room area. Let's keep this moving, people. How we doing over here, Sommers?
I'm laying the 2x4s for the next wall.
Let's keep those flush. Little mistakes now make big mistakes later. Anything I can get you, Etsy?
I'm good. The insulation for the first wall is just about in.
That's what I like to hear. Looking good. We're gonna want to install the same level of insulation on all sides of the chamber. Remember, no sound gets in, no sound gets out.
Coming through with a handsaw.
Cop is coming through with a handsaw, folks. Mason, talk to me.
I'm just finishing the insulation on the ceiling.
Yes, you are. Looking good. Oh, it's weird that I have a cop on my houseboat.
Why is that weird?
Never mind. Can I get anyone anything else? I grow my own eggplants.
Mason, this is Paul. Do you copy?
This is Mason. Go ahead.
Are you watching WNOL?
Not at the moment.
You might want to turn it on.
All right. Do you have a TV in here, Fargo?
Yeah, over there. Oh, that's Gwen. Excellent reporter.
The sizes
Is
of
this
these
live?
locations have been growing at an exponential rate. The Darklands, as these sites are being called, are extremely dangerous. Steve, do you have any more information for us?
Thank you, Gwen. Yes. There are several safe houses being set up around the city. If your home is located anywhere near a Darkland area, please seek refuge in one of these facilities immediately.
And tell us again, Steve, what are some of the best ways we can recognize one of these Darkland areas?
We can easily recognize them eventually, but the first stages may be decreased skylight, decomposing plant life, and unfortunately, the appearance or sound of the winged creatures.
He's talking about the space bats.
Thank you, Steve. Stay safe out there.
You as well, Gwen.
Thank you. These creatures and these sites are very dangerous, so if you do encounter one, please keep your distance and report it to your local authorities immediately. Unfortunately, this problem is growing to a national and global scale. As of this morning, we have lost contact with much of the Upper West Coast, Michigan and Canada, a large portion of Southeast China, and many of the Central European nations. All U.S. flights have been suspended as experts are working tirelessly to bring light to this crisis.
With Gwyneth O'Connor, you're watching WN.
Wow.
Honestly, I thought Steve was just so-so.
We need to work faster.
Hey,
Hey.
you're still awake.
Yeah. Did you sleep?
I did. Fargo's couch is more comfortable than it looks.
I've got these, the last layer of insulation for the inside of the door to install. We're almost out of the green glue stuff.
How are you feeling?
About trapping myself inside a small chamber for an unknown period of time.
Right. Did you want to keep the news on?
Not great with silence at night. There's been some updates.
Yeah? More people being lost in the Darklands?
It's like whole sections of the world are being erased. Entire areas have gone dark.
Whatever this is, we're stopping it. Today.
I hope so.
Me too.
gonna connect you to this device. Obviously, we won't be able to see or hear you, and you won't be able to see or hear us. So, in case of emergency, press this button, and we'll let you out.
Okay.
I'm not leaving until you're back out, DELMEN.
Neither am I.
I'm here. Always.
Thank you. All of you. Let's do this.
We'll be on the other side the whole time. Remember that.
It isn't anything I haven't done as a kid.
It's stronger now.
So am I. Okay. I'm ready. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
So I got like halfway, then like kind of like this is all abandoned.
Like Agatha was in the store.
Etsy, close your eyes and reach. Now. Through every dimension, everything changes, but you remain the same. The molecules that make up your being remain a constant. Let the worlds ebb and flow around you. Let the stars be born and let them fade. Where are you, Etsy?
This is it. This is where I went when I was looking for Dad. Where I first found it. Where it found me.
She's here.
She's here.
Who's there?
At last. She has come back.
She has come back.
Hail. She has come back to us.
She has come back to us at last.
Hail, Queen of Darkness. Empress of Shadow. Raven of the Night. Hail.
Etsy.
I've come to kill you.
I see you so clearly in this place. In the place of our beginning. The place we were betrothed to each other in darkness.
This place only means one thing to me. The place I will destroy you.
How the marks become you. How the darkness composes and symphonies upon your flesh. How beautiful you are. In your pain.
Where are you?
In your emptiness. Because now, you feel at last that you belong.
No! Where are you?
Etsy. What is this? Who are you? Don't be afraid of this. Give me your hand. Do you see? No. Look at your face. This is what you are, without your flesh and mask. Don't be afraid of the truth. No. It's what we always will be. Let me out. Close your eyes, Etsy. Close your eyes and reach.
Let me out! Let me out!
Etsy?
She alright?
Hang in there, man. You're gonna be just fine.
Etsy? What did you see in there? It's a cold night. I brought you a blanket.
Oh, thank you. There's an alligator over there.
Oh, that's probably just Louisa.
What?
She's sort of Fargo's pet.
Okay.
I think we're going in the right direction. We just need to find where it is. And then destroy that place.
And if that place is just me? Is that what I do?
No.
Topher, maybe that's the only way.
Hey, no. No, that's not how we're going to beat this thing. That's not how it's going to die. Isn't that what it's been wanting from you this whole time? You to give in to it? Etsy? Hey. There's another way, okay? There's always another way.
Yeah. Okay.
Finding anything useful over there?
Not yet. It's dark. Any luck with the skylight?
The glass is too thick. So, what's JM Labs?
Basically, it was a research facility out of Ohio for upper-level physics. My dad worked there in quantum research. So did Fulton.
Your dad does quantum mechanics as well?
He did. He died 2 years ago.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Me too.
And so, the lab is responsible for the sites then?
What they did there had effects on people, and that caused a lot of damage. My dad died because of it. And then my boyfriend. That made me angry for a long time.
You don't seem like a very angry person to me. Unless you're fighting for science. It's honestly kind of terrifying. That wasn't us.
No.
Is that a smoke detector?
I think so.
I smell smoke.
Why would there be smoke in the building?
Okay. Problem-solving time. We just have to think.
We've been thinking.
Yeah, but not dying. Is there anything thin and metal in the room?
There's... These trays are made of thin pieces of metal.
I need one of the wires from it. We're going to thread the metal wire through the door and break the deadbolt.
Got it.
Great. When I pull on the wire, we'll need to pull on the door at the same time. Give me a second. Okay. When I pull, 1, 2, 3. One more time. No, we need a stronger alloy.
Other ideas.
Not many.
If we had heat, we could burn through the deadbolt.
Heat? There's a heating unit in the corner of the room. Can we get that open?
Yeah. There's a coil inside.
Bend the coil out. I'm going to turn the heat up on the device.
Are you going to use the coil to burn through the door?
Like a lightsaber, but not as cool.
There's smoke coming from under the door.
I see that. Are you okay?
I have asthma.
Okay. Breathe, okay? Deep breaths. Is the coil red yet?
Not yet. How long is this going to take?
No idea.
I don't know how much time we have.
Okay, let's stretch the coil now.
Ow.
Are you okay?
It's definitely hot.
Almost have it. Almost. Shit!
What?
The coil broke.
Can we still knock it open?
Maybe. It might have done enough damage to the lock. Open door.
Yeah.
Can we make it through the fire?
We have to try.
You ready?
Run.
Simone! Hey, come on! Hey, we're almost out. Simone, I'm not going to leave you, okay? Let me help you up. Here we go. Okay. Can you breathe? What can I do?
Where are you going?
Fulton, what is wrong with you? Did you set the fire?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore.
You almost killed Simone.
It's not going to stop. It's never going to stop.
What is he holding?
The papers you're holding. What are the papers you're holding?
I finished running the calculations of the predicted growth.
Let me see.
This can't be right.
It's going to keep expanding.
How far?
Look.
According to this,
It's going to cover the whole Earth.
It will consume the world. This world will end in ashes.
I need you to listen to me, Professor. There's still hope.
If we figure this out...
We're done. Do you understand that? Hey, we either end it now, or we let it take us.
It isn't that binary.
I chose to stay. I chose to be part of something great. This is what it came to.
We can still stop it.
There's nothing we can do.
Professor, look at me.
I ruined our
We
world.
can get past this if you can get through this moment. Get through this moment with me, Professor. You can do that. Professor?
Fire consumes us all. We will end in ashes.
Don't go back into the building. Professor! Professor Fulton!
I have to get out of here, Simone. The fire's spreading.
He went back in.
Simone, we need to run.
I set the hammer over there. Simone,
Topher,
what's wrong? Hey, Simone, what's wrong?
energy is being drained away from the sites.
What happened? Are you hurt?
I was in a fire. I'm okay.
Are you safe? I can...
Topher, it's JM Labs.
What is?
The energy in these sites, all around the world. It's being pulled out of the world and drawn back to JM Labs.
Okay. What is going on at JM Labs to cause this to happen?
That's the next puzzle piece.
All right. I'll talk to Etsy.
Okay.
Do you have
It's in my room. We're going there now.
Who's we?
Eli and I.
Okay. Keep us posted.
I will.
Listen, man. They called an eggplant. Not because eggs are purple, right? Because a lot of people think that.
What's wrong, Topher?
Simone had some news.
When did it start?
We don't know. But according to Simone and her friend, all the energy is being pulled toward the lab. Like it's...
swallowing the world.
Right.
So we don't know what's causing this?
They're trying to gather as much information on the sites as possible. They're running more calculations as we speak to try to figure out the rate of the energy drain.
The rate that the Darklands are spreading?
But it all goes back to JM Labs. According to their calculations, the lab is the event horizon, the entry point to the black hole.
Is there something we can do to stop it?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
In the past, Etsy has been able to face the darkness and push it out of this dimension. With the cult and with the Dark City with JONAH.
I don't know, this seems a lot different than that.
How?
It's already accomplishing its goal. I led it into this world and it's here now. It's not just a shadow, it's not an incarnation. It's crossed over completely. How can I couldn't even kill it when it was a shadow.
Yeah, that's my point. That's my point. When it was a shadow, when it was inside JONAH, during those times, you were fighting a reflection. You said if you came face to face with it, you could destroy it. This is how. It has to be. If we get to the lab, you can do this, Etsy. I believe that. We just need to get there.
Okay.
I have a backpack in my room. We'll get some supplies and immediately head north to the lab.
Sounds great.
Flights have been suspended, so...
So we drive?
Yeah.
How long will that take?
13 hours, without any interruptions, just like last time. But the expanse of the Darklands might slow us down.
Well, hey! Y'all finally back.
Who are you?
Zeke! Ivy! Come see who's here.
What are you doing in my house?
We wanted to throw you a little surprise party. Are you surprised?
Well, there she is.
We were starting to wonder if you were ever going to come back.
Topher, let's forget the supplies.
Y'all take one step out of here and I will blow this place up.
You people need to leave right now.
I told you we were gonna find you again. It's a DELMEN. And look at this.
We need to leave.
Y'all just got here.
Right now.
Ivy, get the window.
I said, y'all just got here. And if you take another step away from me, I got my finger on this trigger.
What do you want?
We just want to see the snakes inside her. That's all.
That's not going to happen.
Topher, I don't think we can reason with these people.
I think she's right. Don't you run from me. Run. Hey!
Mine is the blue car.
I know what car is yours, Topher. Topher?
Almost got it. The father's stuck.
Topher, we need to get the car. Where you going, huh? You can't hide in a fancy-ass car. Hey! Drive.
I'm going. Oh my God. The whole house.
Hey. Keep looking forward.
Okay. Yeah, we're alive.
Just keep moving forward.
Okay. Do you want to navigate to Ohio?
Yeah.
Which way do I go first?
Thank you for listening to The Call of the Void. This show was written, produced, and edited by Josie Eli Herman and Michael Allen Herman. This episode, Tick Tick Boom, stars Celah Convis as Taylor the Checkout Girl, Callie Bussell as Tera Grace Reinhardt, Mark Ujik as Mike, Jeffrey Shawn Miller as Professor Fulton, Josh Weber as Eli Cohen, Amanda Buchalter as Simone Sommers, Dan Johnson as Officer Mason, Josie Eli Herman as Etsy DELMEN, Annie Dilworth as FARGO KAMINSKI, Michael Allen Herman as Topher Sommers, Paul Lapczynski as Deputy Paul, Kryssy Becker as Gwyneth O'Connor, Mike Sandusky as Stephen the Researcher, Julia Garlotte as Dr. Joanne DELMEN, Jonathan Davidson as Jonah, Jayla Fletcher as Ivy, Tim Pollack as Zeke, and featuring Georgie the Cat as Martin Brody. Additionally, the voices of the Dark Dimension were played by Will Myers, Celah Convis, Tim Pollack, and Kryssy Becker. Special thanks to this season's donors: Darren Bennett, Ray and Barbara Buchalter, Alana C., Jeff and Heidi Coates, Nathan Corliss, Anthony Cortez, Kiara Cucaro, Sarah Zardalamna, Connie Cowper, Rebecca DeCuscio, Andrew Dvorak, Concilium Games, Fallon Marie Gannon, Chris Halliday, Larry Hott, Mark and Chris Herman, Andrew Howell, Bill and Deb Jackson, Graham Kitchener, Sean Krupnik, Alexander Kunix, Ginger Lehman, Joey Lincoln, Marius Laurie, Misha Malcolm, PJ McNerney, Jeremy Montoya, Paul Mao, Craig Pearson, Michael Prideaux, Susan Scheid, Anthony Sigmund Lowry, Jeremy Soden, Jason Such, Nicholas Vosbark, and Bradley Wells. The Call of the Void is an independently produced audio drama, and we rely entirely on donations from people like you to keep us going. If you have the means and would like to help, please consider donating to our show on our website at www.acornartsandentertainment.com/thevoid. We have a series of donation rewards and bonus content starting as low as $5. We also have merchandise available on our website. You could also help us out by leaving a 5-star review wherever you listen to podcasts. A single review goes a long way to help us find new listeners. For more details, please visit our social media on Instagram or Facebook at The Call of the Void Podcast or Twitter at The Call of the Void P. We'll be back next week to continue The Call of the Void. Stay tuned, stay sane.